She fell 2 miles from the sky, still strapped to her airplane seat, into the darkest heart of the Amazon rainforest. She was 17 years old, and she was alone. What happens next is a testament to the unbelievable strength of the human spirit.
What if I told you that one of the world's most beloved dog breeds was created by one man to solve a single problem, and that he would come to call his creation his life's greatest regret? Welcome back to Leo Mia Lingo. My name is Mia.
And I'm Leo. Forget the superheroes in the movies. The real wonders are walking among us. Today, we are unearthing 3 incredible true stories about ordinary people who defied expectations, conquered adversity, and achieved truly amazing things.
These aren't just tales. They are powerful lessons in perseverance and compassion. By the end of this episode, you will not only have learned the English vocabulary of resilience and innovation, but you will also have a new appreciation for the extraordinary potential that lies within ordinary people.
I am on the edge of my seat. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Girl Who Fell from the Sky.
Our first story begins on Christmas Eve, 1971. A plane is flying over the dense green canopy of the Peruvian rainforest. On board is a 17-year-old girl named Julian Kopka. She is flying with her mother to meet her father for Christmas.
A holiday flight. It should have been a happy time.
It should have been. But then the plane flew into a violent thunderstorm. There was terrible turbulence, and then a flash of lightning. The plane began to break apart in midair. The last thing Julianne remembers is the sound of her mother saying, "Now it's all over."
That is a terrifying opening. You said she fell for 2 miles?
She did. Strapped to a row of seats, she fell 10,000 feet into the middle of the Amazon jungle. It is a medical and scientific anomaly that she survived the fall. An anomaly is something that is different from what is normal or expected.
So she wakes up alone in the world's biggest jungle. What were her injuries?
She had a broken collarbone, a deep cut on her leg, and one eye was swollen shut. She was surrounded by the sounds of the jungle, a place full of dangers. She was facing unimaginable adversity.
What did she do? I can't even imagine the fear.
She was terrified. But she was also the daughter of 2 famous zoologists. Her parents had taught her about the jungle. She remembered a crucial piece of advice from her father. If you are lost in the jungle, find water and follow it downstream. A stream will always lead to a bigger river, and a bigger river will always lead to civilization.
That is an incredible piece of knowledge to have. It gave her a mission.
It did. It gave her hope. For 11 days, she walked. She had no food except for a small bag of candy she found in the wreckage. She waded through crocodile-infested waters. She pulled worms from her infected wounds. This is a story of pure resilience. Resilience is the ability to become strong, healthy, or successful again after something bad happens.
11 days. It's almost unbelievable. How was she finally saved?
On the 10th day, she found a small boat tied up by a riverbank. She was too weak to move it, but she knew it meant people were nearby. She waited. The next day, a group of local lumberjacks found her. They were shocked to see a ghost walk out of the jungle. They gave her food, cleaned her wounds, and took her to safety.
An incredible story of survival. Her story shows that sometimes knowledge and the will to live are the most powerful tools we have. Chapter 2. The Chef Who Gave It All Away.
Julianne's story is about the fight for one's own life. Our next story is about the fight for the lives of others. It's about a man named Narayanan Krishnan.
Who was he?
He was a rising star, a brilliant, award-winning chef with a bright future. He was offered a prestigious job in a 5-star hotel in Switzerland. His life was on a perfect trajectory.
It sounds like he had achieved his dream.
He had, but a trip to his hometown in India changed everything. He was walking down the street when he saw an old homeless man eating his own waste out of hunger. The image shattered him. It was a moment of profound empathy. Empathy is the feeling that you understand and share another person's experiences and emotions.
He saw this man suffering and felt it as his own.
Exactly. In that moment, he made a decision that his family and friends thought was insane. He quit his job. He abandoned his career. He took all his savings and started a new mission: to cook for and feed the homeless and mentally ill people living on the streets of his city.
He gave up a life of luxury to serve the poorest people. That is an incredible act of compassion. Compassion is a feeling of wanting to help someone who is sick, hungry, or in trouble.
At first, it was just him. He would wake up at 4 a.m., cook simple, hot meals, and then drive around the city on his bicycle, distributing the food himself. He didn't just give them food, he gave them dignity. He would often sit with them, talk to them, and even give them haircuts.
He wasn't just feeding their bodies, he was feeding their souls.
You've said it perfectly. His small, personal project started to get attention. People were inspired by his initiative. They started to donate money and volunteer their time.
So his individual act of kindness created a ripple effect.
It did. Today, his organization has grown into a large charity. They have built a home for the people they care for. They feed hundreds of people every single day. Narayan Krishnan gave up his personal dream to fulfill a much bigger one. He is a true hero of compassion.
Chapter 3. The Man Who Invented a Monster.
We've seen a hero of resilience and a hero of compassion. Our final story is different. It's a story about good intentions, unexpected consequences, and a creator who came to regret his own creation.
This sounds like a modern Frankenstein story. Who's it about?
It's about a man named Wally Conran. In the 1980s, he worked for the Royal Guide Dog Association of Australia. His job was to breed and train guide dogs for blind people.
A very noble profession.
It was. One day, he received a letter from a blind woman in Hawaii. She needed a guide dog, but her husband was severely allergic to most dogs. This was a difficult dilemma. A dilemma is a situation in which you have to make a very difficult choice.
So, he needed a dog that was smart like a guide dog, but hypoallergenic like a poodle.
Exactly. Wally had an idea. He decided to cross a Labrador Retriever, known for its intelligence and gentle nature, with a standard poodle, known for its hypoallergenic coat. This was an act of pure innovation. Innovation is a new idea or method.
And did it work?
It did. After many attempts, he successfully bred a litter of puppies. One of them, named Sultan, had the perfect combination of traits. He was smart, gentle, and didn't cause allergies. Sultan was sent to Hawaii and became a perfect guide dog for the woman.
That's a wonderful ending. He solved the problem.
It should have been the ending. But no one wanted the other puppies. At the time, a mixed breed dog was seen as less valuable than a purebred dog. Wally had a brilliant idea to market them. He gave them a catchy name, the Labradoodle.
The Labradoodle. I know that dog. They are one of the most popular dog breeds in the world now.
And that is the problem. The name was a marketing success. Suddenly, everyone wanted a Labradoodle. Unethical breeders started to cross any poodle with any Labrador without the careful genetic screening that Wally had done.
So they were creating dogs with health and behavioral problems?
Yes, the breed became a victim of its own popularity. Wally Conran, the man who started it all, watched in horror. He had wanted to solve one person's problem. Instead, he felt he had created a monster. In his old age, he said, "I opened a Pandora's box and released a Frankenstein's monster."
Wow. So his great act of innovation had unintended consequences. He couldn't control what the world did with his idea.
It's a powerful lesson. It shows that even heroes with the best intentions can find their stories taking a turn they never expected.
Mia, these stories are going to stay with me for a long time. Juliana, the survivor who showed us the meaning of resilience.
Narayanan, the chef who showed us the power of empathy and compassion.
And Wally, the innovator who taught us that even the best ideas can have unintended consequences.
These are not simple stories with simple morals. They are complex, just like life. They show that being a hero is not about being perfect. It's about how you respond to the challenges you face.
So, what is our call to action for this week?
We want you to think about the themes we discussed. In the comments, tell us, which of these 3 stories was the most powerful for you and why? Was it the story of survival, the story of compassion, or the story of creation?
That's a great question. It will be interesting to see what resonates with our viewers.
We can't wait to read your thoughts. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey today.
Make sure you subscribe for more lessons from Leo Mia Lingo. Until next time, goodbye everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Happy and chill learning to all of you.
Leo Mia Lingo.